I just figured it out. All this mess, government, politics, it's real simple. Break it down to basics. Think elementary school on the playground. You're playing Foursquare. You got the rich kid who somehow ended up at your school who keeps changing the rules and throwing a fit if you don't follow those rules and winning. And they keep making up reasons that we keep falling for, and we say, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So I guess, yeah, you do get to win. And it's only because they're being kind of trained on the side on how to cheat people over or win. So you got to think about which side is actually doing that. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for all this stuff to happen. I mean, that's the way I see it. Now think about who's doing that. And if you think in elementary school is when we start getting those personality identifiers. We notice who has what personality throughout elementary school, and we know how they're going to be through junior high, high school. We've seen the movies. They've been similar, but it all plays out pretty much the same, only more realistic. And they will do whatever they can to get ahead in wherever they're at, because they assume that that's what other people are trying to do. They're just smarter at it, or better, quote unquote smarter. So that's how I'm seeing things play out nowadays. And looking at their history, when you get into high school, if you're still going, to the same schools as most of your friends in elementary, then who has a bad history of being that type of person, getting away with stuff, getting people in trouble? And who's the person that's usually trying to do something right? I mean, if we just stick to basics like that, it should make more sense on what's actually going on. Personalities don't change, they just advance. And people either become more competitive in life, or they become more lazy, or just tired. But either way, the personality is the personality. And if somebody's focused on something, usually that's their life goal. That's what they want to do. Nobody's different. So maybe make sure you're actually paying attention to who's doing what out there. Not simply because the news says it, but what isn't being shown on the news that we can see online every day. And if we look at both sides, there's no question about who's valid and who's invalid, who we can trust and who we can't. I'm not going to say who I'm voting for. I'm not going to say what side of the aisle I'm on, because I don't feel that I need to subscribe to either side. I just need to find out facts and go from there. I hope other people do the same, and I hope that the right person gets put in charge, not who has the most followers. It's really important that we pay attention to what's actually happening to people, because when people are complaining about something valid, that's what's important. What affects life. Doesn't matter what you believe. Just know that one person is going to get us to benefit. The other one is going to take as much as possible from us. Whose track record is which? Just go with what you know.